Hey, what's up, Hood News peeps? I hope everybody's doing good. Friends, I'm going to read y'all a message, and I just want to create awareness. I don't want to make any accusations, but I do want to share this mom's story because it resonates with a lot of us who have teenagers, young adults, and children in general, right? So I'm going to read y'all a message from a Hood News peep that reached out, and she was so freaked out, and no criminal charges are going to be filed or anything like that. But what I'm about to read y'all, I'm going to read y'all this message. It happened on a share ride, like a rideshare experience. So let me read y'all this message that the peep sent. She said, oh my God. Hey, Grizzy, my daughter had a run-in with a questionable Uber driver yesterday. I did report him to Uber, and they are investigating as well. And I called HPD, and they said, although the man danced in a gray area, it's okay for me to spread awareness because the next may not be lucky. I'm at work, but I have all the info I could get. So she sends me these pictures, and, I wish I could post this stuff, like his face, but really, like, nothing criminal, like, nothing that they can file criminal charges. And this guy, if he really wants to, he can come after me, friends. So let me read you the message. So her daughter boarded an Uber ride, and she says, he's 42. My daughter just turned 18 last year in October. As you can see, the time he picked her up and the time he marked her off as dropped off. So he picked her up at 4:19. All right, let me see. Wait a minute. Ooh, yeah, let me see. She didn't send me the other one. All right, well, anyway, she says let me see. He picked her up, and the time he marked her as dropped off. He was asking her personal information about her family and life. He said he's recently divorced from New York, mentioned to her that he was 30 and he dated a 19-year-old. My daughter felt uncomfortable and never been in this situation, so she was unsure what to do and scared that he would take her phone if she called for help. He had her sitting in her car for over an hour. Over an hour, this man had this young lady in a car. She says, I understand you have hard-hitting news, but I want to at least spread awareness to either try and save the next or prompt a previous victim of his to report him, because who knows who he has done this to before. And since he's an Uber driver, he knows where my daughter works and lives. So an Uber driver, a Hood News peep's daughter got picked up by an Uber driver. He pulled over somewhere and just started talking to the girl. And she's sitting there in the back seat, like not really trying to engage with this guy. And this guy told her a lot of personal details. He said he was 30, dating a 19-year-old, that he's from New York, that he's divorced. Just drop the people off, you guys. Even if he didn't mean anything by it, it's still creepy as hell. That's your customer. Y'all got to be professional. Man. Yeah. Drop off the people. This is my message to the Uber folks. Drop your customers off. They ain't trying to be friendly. They're not trying to be your friend. They don't want to hear about who all you dated. They don't want to know none of this shit. Drop her off and get the hell on, and that's it. Yeah. What some also says she should have just got out. Man, I don't know, friends. It just depends where they were at. Maybe it was a dangerous place. I don't know, friends, but this is an 18-year-old, and I can see a younger person being afraid and not knowing what to do. Talk to your kids, friends. Talk to your kids. Like, make an exit plan. The reason why I'm even bringing all of this up, even though I can't really make a post out of it, I would love to blast the dude, for being a creeper, but unfortunately, just being a creeper alone without any kind of anything is not enough. So I just want y'all to talk to y'all's kids, talk to your teenagers, anybody, young ladies catching Uber, young men catching Uber rides, because young men are victims too, unfortunately, these days. So just have this conversation. What would you do? What would you do? She did report him. This is mom messaging me. She shared the ride share and everything, the details. Yeah, the dude looks creepy as hell. He's got a 4.94 rating. He's been an Uber driver for about 3 years. He passed a multi-step safety screen, and he knows Spanish. Yep. It was like a $7 ride. It was, the ride itself only cost $7.90. So it couldn't have been that far. And he kept her in the car for about an hour talking to her about her, dating life. Happy St. Patrick's Day, friends. Yes. 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 And so, I don't know. Mom did make a report. Unfortunately, I don't know what they said with the police. It's like a gray area. Whoever she talked to, I don't know what agency she spoke to, but just talk to your kids. Like that right there is unacceptable. What would you tell your kids to do? Man, I don't know. I'd tell my kid, call me. I'm on my way. Where's this ride going? Text message. Man, or sometimes we just gotta be, no, because it's so scary. Even if she were to say, hey, can you just drop me off? What if he kidnapped her? Ooh, it's like you can't even speak up these days. People can't even speak up. It's so hard because people take it wrong. They get butthurt. Friends, also the guy, the husband that killed Kristen, he didn't want to come out to face the judge today. I have friends that were in the courtroom, and that guy did not want to come out. And the one that killed Kristen Chavez, his name is Chase Zane Chavez. That guy, they gave him a bail, I think $500,000 bond. The DA, I think they asked for $1 million. The guy did not want to come out voluntarily. They had to get like the tactical guys to go and get him out, and he finally came out. He was trying to turn down going and appearing before the judge, and the judge was not having that. Andy Kahn was there with the family to be supportive. My friend April, she was there, but she had to leave. Friends, it was such a mess. This guy did not want to come out and face whatever, and I think he's going to go get mentally evaluated. I don't know. I hope that there are charges filed for the animal cruelty, him murdering the dog too. That's still under investigation. Y'all remember the story of the lady who got killed and her 4 dogs were, abandoned and thrown away. Well, one of them was dead. And that dog is part of the investigation, as part of the murder investigation as well. So little Peaches. Yes, friends. So just craziness. I want to just have these conversations. Like, what can we do to tell our kids, because it's our youngsters, our young girls, our young boys, our teenagers, our young adults. They're vulnerable too. I know we think in our minds like we prepare our kids, but sometimes they're put in these weird situations. This Uber driver, the ride was only $7.90. So it wasn't like he was going to go drop her off at a long distance. It was probably a short drive. He didn't get her to her destination until an hour later, being a creepy man, talking to her about like his divorce, him being from New York, him dating being a 30-year-old dating a 19-year-old. No, out of line, man. If you're an Uber driver and you're creepy, chill the hell out. All right, friends. Take pictures of the license plate. Well, that's already part of the Uber ride, I think. I think it tells you like the license plate. Show does. Yes, it does. He has a Toyota Camry. That's what he drives. And I wish I could blast this guy, but from a legal standpoint, he's not been charged with anything. Like, they haven't done anything to him, so it's kind of hard. But do I believe the mom? Yes, I do. Oh, pepper spray. Yeah, we got to get our kids some sort of protection. That's always a good thing. Ooh, yes. All right, friends, I'm going to let y'all go. I love y'all so much. Be safe. And I'm waiting to see, just how the day goes about, man. It's been crazy already. I'm about to post a video from the accident, the Fort Bend ISD bus crash. There were kids that were taken to the hospital as precautionary measures. HFD reported around 12 o'clock today. And somebody sent me some footage, so I'm going to post that. So I love y'all. Please be safe, friends. I'm working on the messenger today. More hood news on the way. I'm going to the doctor right now. I bought myself, I'm here in the Galleria area. I bought myself a dress. I bought 2 dresses. I've got some things coming up on Wednesday. I'm going to be awarded an award. So I'm going to Austin, and I thank y'all so much for supporting the Hood News. It means a lot to me. I'll share more details coming soon. Then I've got like a banquet with some friends. She's winning an award, and I'm so proud of her. I love to be around badass women. I hate to use the cuss word in there, but I say it from the heart. I love to be around badass chicks. I just love the badass woman energy. Like, what's another word for badass? Amazing women, hardworking women, dedicated women, phenomenal women. I just love that kind of energy. From the ladies at Crime Stoppers, who I love so much, to like April Aguirre, all the bad chicks. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's nothing but love. I might not get to talk to you guys all the time or every day or anything like that. I wish. Candace Matthews too. She's a good friend of mine. I just love amazing, strong women. Yes, friends. I didn't have a lot of that growing up around me. You know, like our family was scattered all over the place. And I love my mom. My mom's very amazing with her kindness. I just never had a lot of other women around me to uplift me, to teach me things. And so when I see or meet a woman like that, I find that so amazing. I just love the girl power. Yes, friends. Yes. So shout out. I think it's like Women's Month or something. I don't know too much about these holidays, but shout out to all the women out there making things happen. Shout out to the wonderful wives. Shout out to the wonderful mothers. Shout out to the hard workers. Shout out to the movers and shakers and the advocates and the people who are proactive in the community. Shout out to the people working rescues. Shout out to our first responders, our women of law enforcement. I've got several besties. I love y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Oh, shout out to HPD. They hooked me up with some t-shirts. The Houston Police Officers Union. Thank y'all so much. I got a little care package. They gave me a hoodie, a cap, a rubber ducky with the HPD, like dressed like a little cop. And yeah, thank y'all so much, man. I really like. I was like, oh, I love them. All right, friends. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Jonathan says, need me one of those strong women. Well, be a strong man so they will want you. No, you're badass, dude. You got this, friend. Just stay away from the scalawags. Sometimes the scalawags give us women a bad name. Woo. Oh, my God. Shout out to, oh, you know what else? Shout out to my hood chicks. Shout out to my women in the hood. Shout out to the ladies of the hood. Shout out to y'all. You guys, y'all keep me always, on my toes and the best advice and the best support. Shout out to the women in the hood. Man, we make shit happen with nothing. No, we are given like no kind of silver spoon when we come into this world. We face challenges, obstacles, the craziness that we cannot control around us. The crime around us, the hardships, like the weather, the street conditions. Living in the hood, it's a curse, but it's a beautiful thing too. And good things come out of the hood, like me and like you guys. So shout out to all my hood chicks. I don't want to say no hood rats or nothing like that. Shout out to the women of the hood. I love you. I love you. I'm going to start crying. Oh my God. Shout out to my ladies in the hood. I mean that, man. Nobody ever gives us our acknowledgement and our flowers. To the lady que está batallando, shout out to you. To the mom that doesn't know how she's going to come up with the rent money for next week because she's working 2 jobs. She ain't got no support. Car broke down. She got screwed over by a mechanic. Living on $13 till next payday. Shout out to you. Shout out to the mom that's going to school full-time and working full-time and putting those kids to school and being a good mom. Shout out to the mom out there that's raising not only her kid, but maybe somebody else's child because you want to do the right thing. You want to keep your family united and you want to be supportive of somebody that's not ready to be a good parent. Shout out to my ladies who are supposed to be retired already and you can't because now you're raising your grandchildren because maybe your child didn't get it together. Shout out to my ladies of the hood. For real, for real, for real. Man, sometimes we get whatever whatever luck of the draw. But God, like I always say, God squeezes, but he will never choke. Shout out to you. And shout out to everybody else in the struggle. All right, friends. I love you. Bye.